I'm Dave, welcome back. Today I want to talk about modesty and pride. Before I do, you know the crack, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel and haven't done so already, and click on the bell to stay notified of my future content. And moving on, what do I mean? Okay, modesty and pride. I think the phrase pride comes before a fall, I think it's a crock, okay? I do not think that as a phrase to live your life by, I do not think it has value. I do not think it is fit for purpose. In part, it can have some accuracy, okay? Pride, absolutely, when you are pride and you have this overinflated sense of achievement, then yes, it does come before a fall. But only the arrogance of pride makes that fall hurt. Okay? Whenever you achieve something, no matter what it is, whether it's just the way you feel about yourself or something that you've actually done and succeeded in, okay, there will always be somebody that then does better. There will always be somebody who wants to put you down. Now, there's nothing wrong with you having pride. Pride is fantastic. Okay? Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your successes. But don't be arrogant, okay? Because arrogance is what's going to make it so much more painful when somebody does put you down, or somebody does beat you to that success, or somebody does achieve something higher than you. And, understanding this, and I want to go in and, I don't want a dictionary definition, but I want to know exactly what I understand, or my interpretation of these different things is. Okay, so what is modesty? Modesty is just being unassuming about your own ability or worth. Okay, so yeah, it has its place. If you are modest and you don't just make this assumption that you are better than people at something, then you will have room to grow. You will put more effort into it because you want to achieve more. So modesty does have its place. Do not get me wrong. Modesty has its place. But pride is just this sense of achievement and worth, okay? And it doesn't, as I said, it doesn't matter if that's something that you've done. Maybe you've won a race. Maybe you've won a competition. Maybe you're just proud of something that you've done or the way you are. Maybe you just like the way you look and you're proud of the way you look, okay? And there's nothing wrong with taking that pride in your appearance. Nothing wrong with taking that pride in your success. Nothing wrong with taking pride in your achievements. Pride is good. It's a positive thing. Having pride in the things that you do gives you the drive to move forwards. If you are not proud of the things that you have done, then why would you do them? You see, yeah? If you've done things in your life that you are not proud of, then stop doing it. If you're not proud of those things, then that is when you look to change, to improve. Okay? So pride has its place. Pride is good. Pride is a driving factor. Okay? Arrogance. Now here's where the problem lies. Arrogance is this overinflated sense of being better than others. If you just happen to be good looking, great. Don't assume that makes you the best looking person to everybody, because everybody's got their own tastes, okay? So that pride can't come with arrogance. Be proud of the way you make yourself look, but don't be arrogant about it. If you've just won that competition, be proud, as I've said. But if you think that just because you've won that, nobody will ever beat you, nobody will ever do better than you at it, and you are somehow a better person than everyone else because of that success, then that is arrogance. That is the thing that makes the fall hurt. So pride is good. Arrogance is not. Sometimes you see somebody achieve something and you think, oh yeah, their arrogance is well deserved. No, the pride is deserved. The arrogance is not. Arrogance is never a good look for anybody. Okay? So, what's false modesty? False modesty, I believe, it's when... well, there's two parts to false modesty for me. You've got those people who know, they know full well that they've achieved something, they've succeeded in something, or they have something that they can be proud in. And they will be falsely modest, mainly for one or two reasons. I'm sure there's lots of different, reasons why people could be falsely modest, but the two main reasons for me: A, they're being falsely modest because they're trying to garner attention from other people. They want somebody to come up to them and tell them how great they are because they've got the arrogance. They think they're so much better that they deserve to be praised. So they'll put on an air of false modesty in order to get other people to come up and say, "Oh, don't be so down on yourself, you're absolutely fantastic." And they get that attention. Okay? That is arrogant. But not everybody. Okay? So some people are falsely modest because they've been taught that pride comes before a fall, and they don't want to look like they're arrogant. And so they will be or act unassuming about their ability because they don't want to give the wrong impression. And sometimes it's hard to see the difference. When you meet somebody and you know they're good at something and they're being falsely modest, people have this confusion. Do they really not see their own value? Or are they just trying to get me to praise them because they need that attention? It could be that they need that attention because maybe they didn't get that attention, when they were growing up. But again, this comes back to being taught that pride comes before a fall. If they've been allowed to be proud about themselves, then they wouldn't be shying away and pretending to be modest. They'd be, openly proud. So this is why I don't like the phrase on its own of pride comes before a fall, because I think it teaches our kids the wrong idea about pride. Okay? So, honestly, I think that modesty has its place, but so does pride, with the absence of arrogance. So, whoever you are, whether you're a parent, a carer, an instructor, a coach, a teacher or a preacher, I don't care. Stop teaching pride comes before a fall on its own. Instead, teach that pride comes before a fall, but arrogance makes it hurt. It's the arrogance we need to remove. We need to encourage pride. We need to encourage people to have the self-respect and the self-love to say, yes, I've done something, yes, I've achieved something, yes, I am somebody and I am proud of that. But don't be arrogant and think you're better than others. This is what we need to be teaching now. Okay? We need to get rid of the old, bring in the new. Let's start fostering that self-worth in our kids. Okay? And before I go, I just want to give you a little bit of context of what made me say this today. Okay? So again, I teach martial arts. One of the things I do for my students, I let them, when they're training at home in between classes, I encourage them to video themselves doing their training, send it to me, I watch it, I review it, and I will give them up to 3 corrections to help them improve and grow on their own with their abilities. Now, quite often now, and I had one this morning. This is why I'm bringing it up today, and I'm not going to name names, but if you're watching, my student will know who they are. So, what happens and what is said to me on many occasions is I get the video sent of something for me to look at of their training, and it comes with a message saying, "It was a bit rubbish today. Really sorry you've got to watch this. It's a bit crap. I did my best though." Right? My response is always going to be the same to that. You've done it. You've learnt it. You've had the courage to video it and send it to me for a review. That in itself is something to be proud of. If you were arrogant and you thought that your training was perfect and could not be improved, then when I give you 3 items to have improvements on, then you would have a lot of pain. Yeah, you would feel hurt that somebody's giving you correction. But by having pride in what you've done and knowing that you've achieved it without the arrogance means that you can take those corrections on the chin. You can acknowledge that those areas you need to work on, and you will improve with them. And you will be proud when you've put those into place. So don't come to me with, "Oh, it's a bit rubbish, it's a bit crap, I didn't really want to send it because of X, Y, and Z." No, do you know what? Send it, be proud of it, let me see it, let me help you improve. That is the way we do it. If you are not proud of it, then you will not have the motivation to grow. And I want you to have the motivation to grow. So I want you to feel proud of every step you take. There is no such thing as perfect. Doesn't matter how good you get, there's always somebody who can teach you something else and help you improve. And then once you understand this, you start to lose the arrogance. It's only the arrogance that I don't want. It's that part of the ego that we need to, to limit and reduce, and if possible, get rid of. Okay, we want the pride. Modesty is good as well in its places, but let's keep the sense of pride in what we do. Let's keep ourselves feeling good about ourselves and about the things that we do, and that way we will continue to grow, and we will encourage that then in others. When we feel bad, guess what? We tend to bring others down with us. We make them feel bad about what they're doing so that it makes us feel a bit better about us feeling bad. If we feel good, we make others feel good, so then we all feel good together. Yeah, sounds a bit hippie, I don't care. Bit of self-pride goes a long, long way. And when you can have that pride without the arrogance, you can also then exalt other people who achieve things. Because without the arrogance, you don't care if they've achieved something and not you. You will say, well done you. Yeah, you've achieved it, you deserve the round of applause, you deserve the praise, congratulations, I'll have my time, I'll have my proud moments as well. Yeah, so guys, modesty has its place, but so does pride with the absence of arrogance. Get this into your mindset, learn from it, grow from it, and you will grow as a person, you will grow in whatever it is that you are doing. As always, thank you for watching to the end. I hope you've learned a little bit something about my philosophies on life. I hope it's something that you can take away and put into your own life. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.